Hello, this is the Frugal Eclectic, oopsie, otherwise known as Noodle. And also, you have to remember Joy Joy. And hello there, Dar. And just so I got up. One moment, please. I'm still looking for mine. The ones that I got. And just so you know, you have to giggle. All right. This is from years ago. Our wonderful Darcy Glam. She's my Darcy. I kind of got out of the habit of saying this. Sometimes I mentally think them. But these are two of my favorite things in the old days. I don't do them as much. Confound it, and do not bug me. Yeah, Darcy went and made me 2 sets. This one is to give away, and they're still sitting here. Yeah, so, and I'm still looking for mine. And the idea is that I'll have one person gets this one and another person gets this one. So I kept them as, yeah, so, yeah, just, just FYI. Okay, now let me put these up. Oh, yeah. Hello, BG baby. I have one of these in my mouth. Oh, and maybe I'll wear my, if it gets in the way, I'll take it. Oh, okay. Oh, one moment, please. A little too tight for my pinky. Oh, ouch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, just thought I would share. Oh, ow. Okay, well, maybe I can, oh, it goes right there on my, that would really get in the way. So we'll just put it back over here. Oh, and yeah, here, more joy. And oh, yeah, ooby eyes. Ooh, 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 ooby eyes. Just thought I would share. Okay, now, oh, and yeah, now that these are going on YouTube, I get, what is it, a disclaimer? I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking to, there's a live chat attached to this video. So you might get some strange and wonderful things. I'm sending you love, Janet. Eileen was just telling us that you were, in a roundabout way, that you were obnoxious to her. Yeah, yeah. Just saying. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so just so you know, there's a chat attached to this video. And yeah, so. Well, Eileen, you started it. You started it, Eileen. You're the one who was snarky, Eileen. We're snarky in love. Eileen says that she's snarky all the time, so I don't know if that really means that she's grumpy or what. Hello there. Yeah, but Eileen, when you said it, you implied. Eileen, I'm good at reading between the lines. Just saying. Oh my giggles, I forgot to blow my nose. Just a heads up. Moi? Obnoxious? On what planet? Eileen! Now Eileen's backpedaling. She's backpedaling, people. People, people, people. Okay, now, as you can see, okay, all right, now, let me show you. I decided to do a new weaving board, and I painted it, and, you know, this is the warp with a P, the warp. And this is so far, this is what, yeah. This is actually old, skinny, what is that? Oh, come on. Shabby chic stuff that people go all over for. And yeah, so anyway, and I'm going to have this strip of inseam, jean inseam up here on the top. But yeah, this is ribbon seam binding. Yeah. And it's really scrunched in there. You know, it's really, you know, I really combed it in there. Really, yeah, but it makes this cool kind of, but that's as far as I got on that. And this is the first one I made. But like I said, I decided to make another one. And I didn't show, but it was it last Monday? I told my husband, I says, when you get home, we're going shopping. You're going to be my chauffeur, and we're going shopping. I needed to get out and do something. So we went to Joann's, and I bought this with my own money, and he bought me some new. I actually got the Tim Holtz canister, the one that has the bronze skinny washi tape and the you haven't streamed in almost a year. Oh my giggles. Anyway, Eileen, now Eileen's bugging me eyeballs too. Retail therapy. And of course I bought this because this is a smaller version. When I saw it, it's the smaller version. These were all $9.99, and they ended up being like $6.99 or something like that. Or no, these were actually $2.33. This was $9.99, and it ended up being a moth, which is, you know, that time of year. Anyway, it's the skinny version of this bigger one. So, and I saw that and I go, ooh, ooh. Hello there, Dot. Hello there, Chatty Natty. Oh, I started to say hello there, Sunset Cabin U. Yeah, and of course, I bought some of this as a little bit of a contrast. But then, yeah, you know me and my yellow and my yellow ochre and gold and, you know, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, ouch. So I've been playing with that, and I actually sewed. This was a bag that got hurt. Some people might call it a dead bag because it had a big hole and the zipper no longer works. Of course, now the zipper no longer works because, hello, I sewed on it. And this is some of the new Tim Holtz. I'm going back and getting the other two canisters. But I picked this one. It was more masculine. But when I saw this, I go, little finger pointer. And here's some of the script that was in there. And then they had the washi tape that had cigar bands on them. Of course, I don't smoke cigars, but I oftentimes enjoy the look of the bands, you know. And then I sewed some trim on. Miss Rose sent me that. Yeah, and this is this month's kit. Oh yeah, see? Here, the bronze. I wish there was more of this. See that skinny, sparkly bronze? Yeah. But, yeah. So, I mean, I was like, hello there, CBU. Jean! And so anyway, I got some of the stuff cleared off, but I've been so busy, and then I work up until a certain point, and then I just walk away. Turn off the light and walk away. So, okay, so today on, I have these batch, and now I'm looking for the Easter egg dye pellets that Miss Rose sends me periodically. She just sent me one, and I know I had this blue. But Monday at 12:13 p.m. I got this idea. And you know me, I've been learning, you know, like I've been Sasiko stitch. Oh, this Sasiko stitch. And of course I Pearl Soho. I ordered well, it was financially it wasn't small. It was not a small order. But in terms of size, like this, it was a small order. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. So my Sasiko needle, I bought one set. They're right there. Okay. Let me get my scissors. I was on my bed yesterday, sitting there, vegging out on YouTube. Oh no, these stay in the bedroom by my bed. So, yeah. And I vegged out on YouTube videos, or movies, I should say. YouTube movies. These are my fabric scissors. My smaller pair of fabric scissors. And I even broke out one of my Sasiko threads. Okay, so okay. Now, all right. Now, what? I love making them, but I do use them. I don't use them as much as I would like. Yeah, at 12:13 p.m. on Monday, I had this idea. And well, today we're going to use my current kit. So just hold your horses. You'll see me use it. But yeah, I got a gift. It's a soy lavender candle and a mug. On Sunday night, I got it as a gift from one of my sisters-in-law. Yeah, 12:13 p.m. 12:13 p.m. Monday afternoon. Because I wrote it down. Here, I'll show you. I'm truth. Where's Monday? Where are you, Monday? And I started playing Klondike. La 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 la. 9:13 a.m. Sunday. Monday. 6:30 a.m. Laundry. Kosher. 12:13 p.m. Idea: tissue paper, filler, sew, paint, stain. Right there. See? 12:13 p.m. Yada, 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 yada. Okay? All right. So, okay, we can. All right. So, this is what I did. And I had 4 ounces of like day old coffee left. Well, laundry was later than that. 6:30 in the morning is when. Okay, anyway. They're getting me sidetracked. They're trying to get me sidetracked, people. Okay, anyway. So I got this because what I'm trying to tell you is this tissue paper was, the candle and the mug was wrapped in these tissue papers. So instead of me smoothing them out and folding them up and putting them into my recycled tissue paper bin thingy that I have, I thought, and I have 5 used dryer sheets, and I had this beige napkin that I cut into 4. So they're the dryer sheets are on the corners, and then one in the center, and then I did the 4 pieces of beige napkin here, 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 and here. I pinned them together, and then I put the 4 ounces of coffee. Eileen. Well, yeah. Anyway, I do not want to get off on that conversation. There's no way on that subject. Oh, I found my Alaska porta potty envelope from Dee Dee. But now, yeah. I started giggling. Anyway, we're not getting on that conversation. Now, this is little snippets from, and I see I already have it, Sasika. I started this. Remember when I used the Inca Gold and I was rubbing it and it had like the vintage photo and all those distress inks. Well, part of what I'm looking here at doing. So anyway, and then I sewed it, as you can see, and I decided to do black thread on the top. So I had the big, so there was 3 pieces. And I saw, and see, okay. Well, then I started drying it. Well, it kind of, this side stayed intact completely. And as you can see here, on this side, you know, it came through. Well, these are the one that has got that weird texture to it, and this one's a thicker baby wipe. And I sopped up the rest of the coffee, and so I've been cutting them. And I'm the idea here is I want to kind of make some little weird indigo color, you know, like. And I was, like I said, I was looking for my leftover Easter. Miss Rose periodically will send me these the Easter egg pellets, and I know she just sent me one in the last kindness happy mail that she sent me, and a little, and I know you have to do it with vinegar, right? And I was thinking I have the Payne's Gray Blick's Payne's Gray, and I was thinking I could mix that. You know, I'm trying to, yeah, you know. And so I thought, well, I'll start mending, and I'm using with white thread, the white. See, I've started mending because that's Sasiko, you know, and Boro, Boro, Boro. Anyway, so that's, yeah. And it's in its coffee stage, and it's in its initial, and I'm plan on, and I'm actually thinking I want to take some like titanium white and mix it with the Payne's Gray. And I'm actually thinking about wondering what the egg pellet, you know, the blue little dye pellet for eggs would work in here, because obviously, right, you have to do vinegar with it, right? So yeah, and I'm thinking about maybe doing yellow and like a cad yellow, orange, yeah, ochre, yellow, yeah, yellow ochre. So anyway, so that's where I'm like, I was kind of like a cross between this or, you know, like, you know. But that's where I got so far with that. Yeah. So you're going to see me use my kit this Eileen. And okay, so you know, I I don't have a lot of food coloring, but I probably could. But I don't want it to bleed either. But I got to thinking this would be, with that, you know, it's homemade. I'm recycling stuff. And it gives me a place to practice the Sasiko, you know, yeah, yeah. Now, okay. The CKC, which is short for Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog. Um, the tissue paper thing, sewn, the quilty tissue paper thing is just for me to play. Oh, this is upside down. This is the right way. And yeah. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Sometimes it works just fine. Other times it's, you know, it's like, really? Okay, you can see that. Focus on that, beautiful, lovely camera, you. All right, so now, and that's just for me to play with. Eventually, I might cut it up. I don't know. It might be a cool cover of some kind. I might be able to turn it into a cover. Okay, now, on the CKC blog, their challenge, the first challenge was use a black and white photo, one or more photos on colored paper. Well, I don't have Photoshop to do black and white and then print out. Okay. So I had to kind of get inventive. Well, in my kit, I had put a 6x6 sheet of Tim Holtz paper that had photos on it. And well, this was from my kit. This is fabric paper. And this is one time where I love the blues. And anytime I see this, this is an old 2003 paper pizzazz. Every once in a while, they'll reissue this. And every time it comes out, I get it. Because this is one time where I really do like blues. Okay. So I did it. I measured. Oh, here. Sorry, I forgot to show you. I made this. Some of you might remember I made this about 2 years ago. And this is another one of my favorite combinations. I love the neutrals. I like to mix the tea dye, yellow, see, tea dye, coffee stain. Well, I'm having issues here. All right. Well, I decided I haven't really used this yet, so I thought, well, I could, and because I don't have the black and white photo to actually use the way they wanted, I had to think outside the box. But I do have all of these screenshots that are in sepia. Some of them are in black and white, see. And I thought, I could do that and I need a place where we will wait and see. Anyway, so, yeah, so technically I used the two 12x12s, and this is the fabric paper. And then I did my measurement, because this one, this one actually I have wire. I did a traveler's notebook that has, this is, what's her name? Oh, the one who, she just turned on the camera. And she makes all those books, those, and just out and hours and hours and hours. And we just sit and watch her. Oh, what's her name? Scrap Button and Bows. That's her username. Scrap Button and Bows, I think. Anyway, this is kind of, this is a harder, it's not, I kind of did it on her way. And then this is just wire from recycled computer cords. Ashley, yes, Ashley. So this is a 7.5 from the top of this down to here, 7.5. Well, for easement, I did this 7 1/8, or 7 1/4. Anyway, it turned out to be 7 1/8. Yeah. Okay. So that will go in here. And I decided I wanted it on paperboard. So, but I did Sasiko stitching, and then I went back and I did a black zigzag stitch over top. And then I used 2 pieces of 6x6 paper. So see, Eileen, I am using it. And when I got to that point, I go, I really want that covered. I want the edges covered. So I took 2 of my 6x6 papers, and I started on the bottom and did a log cabin. And there's a few places here where I left them, And then before I glued the paper down to the paper board, right in here where the stitches, I took, I smeared glue stick on there, and I cut some dry baby wipe Um, and you can feel just a little bit of padding right here, just in this strip right here, and just in this. So yeah, just, okay, so that's the little thing. All right. And I'm going to leave this like this. And I see I have my up, and as I covered the upwards and downward, see, I went ahead and I did it again, the up, because when you're busy doing stuff, the next thing you know, like, oh no, you put something upside down. So I've learned, yeah. Well, anyway, this will be eventually covered with, because this is going to be like an idea, an inspiration thing. And I realize that it's the white. I must be, yeah, yeah, it's because I'm filling with the white paper. And so at 9:30, just a little while ago, I was actually cutting this out. Yeah, so anyway, so I got that done. Okay. Now, see, technically, using with what I had in my kit, I technically did the challenge. But when I got to thinking about the springboard of that, and I have all these CPM black and white photos, I got to thinking, and they're inspiration because they're screenshots from other people. So I needed a place where I can just go in and flip through them. Yeah. I thought, yeah. So, yeah. And the Saint Tropez, I don't know what they call that. Where the vacation spot, the Prima paper. I live by Joyce lives by minutes. I live by decades. Maybe I'll have to write that one down. I'll just have to write that one down. Carol, was that snarky or what? Was that snarky? Carol, were you being snarky? You're immortal now. I might, and my thought is I could go a little bit holographic Carol. I knew the word, but I couldn't get it verbally out of my mouth. Holographic Carol. Holographic sunset. But cabin, just the same. Your cabin. Interesting. I remember, Carol, you're very slow. It is. I'm teasing you about being snarky, and I hope you know that. It is the truth about how little. This could be something. I was thinking about having some participate. This is a perfect thought. Carol said something, and I happened to see it, but then this gets you to thinking. And then her response, I could take one of these inspiration photos. I was thinking about putting quotes. And you know me. I have to have, this is just gorgeous. This is by IG Photo Graph Diary. I just barely have the IG. But this is Amy Butler. And it's not, obviously it's color. So that some of these color ones will go, yeah. Oh, Janet. Sun sweater set. Oh, that's beautiful. Brilliance. Oh, brilliance. takes time. Now, I have a 3x4 card. I could try to come up here. Here, I found it. I had to. Wi-Fi went down for 5 minutes, so I had to talk to my family. They seem like nice people. Yeah. We don't have to get all the things done today. Just do the next thing for him, meaning God. Yeah, but I thought that was cool. Okay. And here, see, here's some more. This is, this person. Is it the same one? This is, yeah, like I said, screenshot. And I liked the way, and I already do this, but she was showing it, and I just happened to like it. That's too funny, Sunset. Oh, Cabin. Oh, Carol. Carol came back with a funny. Carol made a funny. 12:44. Here it's 10:44. Okay, so Janet said that at 12:44. Janet's, oh my giggles, 12:44 p.m. for me, my time. Yeah, 10:44. Oh my. Oh, that's a giggle. Okay, Janet, did you write that down? I had to. I mean, hello. So, but my thought is, maybe do quotes or something. And then I also got to thinking, once I get them, yeah, so I'm kind of springboarding, as I need to get these, so I thought, where's my, okay. I was hoping to kind of do this because, at my pace, I might never live to find out. Oh my giggles, you guys. You already forgot. Infinite with about a 1.35-inch limit. Oh my giggles, you guys. This and this piece, I'm kind of wondering if this is from Miss Rose, and it's from an older catalog. But now this is the blue that I like. I'm almost thinking I want it over here, to trim this down here, and then I could put this with one of the photos over here, or yeah. But there's another way I can do this, is I can put one of these, like this might inspire me to do collage, or this person was going through, I would cover this blue part with something because that's distracting. But I would keep the whole thing because I was just, going through, she's going through her stuff. She does this for a living. She makes these big murals and people pay them. People pay her for, so she has a lot of stuff. This is not just in her home. This is like she has a separate work spot. She has a separate studio where she goes every day to work. So by the nature of her job, she has to have this stuff. It's not just anyway, but she was going through it. And I just kind of liked, with the exception of that blue spot, I just kind of liked the juxtaposition of the way she did the photos. So I could maybe put this on this side and then leave this side for a collage. And it could take 3 or 4 months. It could take a day. And I start going through and putting a collage down. Or this is beautiful. I love this. Love it. Mid-century modern with abstract. And this, it's the bow. I just like that bow. It's velvet, it's black velvet, and I like this down here too, but it was that bow. Yeah. And yeah. So, yeah, there's, anyway. So that's where kind of, this is what I'm doing here. I could be doing this while I'm like, hello, doing that. While I'm talking, I could have already had this. Yeah, but Janet, you tickle me. You tickle me, Janet. You tickle me, tickle me, tickle me. Now, each one of these, this one was the guide, and they were all individually done with the guide. So, and they're not specific. They're not really lining up, which is irritating because, I did it the same. You know that? That's irritating. So you're going to watch me do this again. This one might be a little more interesting because I'll have to watch. Hello there, Allie. Yeah. And then 2, just call me Elmo. Oh my word. Does Elmo forget things? Okay. I was thinking about doing this separately, but then I got to thinking if I started playing with these on these, then I might get them messed up and then I'd not be amused with myself. So you'll just have to put up with me on this. And of course, for the YouTubers out there who might come across this, I don't edit anything. So I can't say that I'll ever, I don't know. I might eventually be willing to sit down. Yeah, because now all of these are not completely together. I'll have to. What I'm finding, even this one did it. I'm finding that when I put these together, they tear here. They, this part, when you get, this is actually 7 and it still tears. Where you put so many together. Now this is actually, oddly enough, it's waxed embroidery linen. It's not, so it technically, when you just, it's waxed linen thread. Yeah. Because I did a beeswax. I ran it through my beeswax. But it's actually, DMC embroidery floss, linen embroidery floss. All right. So, all right. Okay, come on. So that kind of catches up. And then I got, like I said, a springboarded from that. And I says, well, I have all of these. I really wasn't going to work with my neutrals for a while because I'm so busy. I'm still working on the mint and turquoise color. Okay, this is not, there we go. It's tight. So let's see. No, tickle me Elmo. Tickle me Elmo. Just, so Elmo. Okay. Oh, brother. Obnoxious? Yeah. Okay, granddaughter got an Elmo toy. Well, that trait would also qualify me. Oh, my giggles. Linen embroidery floss. Yes. Where is it? DMC linen embroidery floss. Where are you? Not there. And I went back because I want to do these by dates. I don't do things chronologically, but I was thinking in the sense of that how the inspiration when you're going around and looking at things, I thought the being consistent with the dates and the order of when I screenshotted them might prove to be an interesting little side thing, but I could not find this. Now, I don't, this is obviously paper, and of course I do this, right? This is nothing new to me. But I just liked it, you know. But I cannot find the yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Elmo's been around a long old time. Yeah. Wow. Okay, come on. You can do this. There we go. Yep. Yeah. I'd wax it like I would anything else. Chatty. Yeah. Dental floss is in a pin. Yeah. And you use mint. It smells really good after a while. After a while, the mint will eventually diminish, but yeah. So I did all these uniform. I did the straight bottom. This particular time, I did not want anything showing. I did not want the edges on the, come on, in the width showing out, peeking out. I did not want the top peeking out. Normally, I don't mind if the top, come on. This last little, oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go back through. Oh. Yeah, the dental, yeah. And I've even, you can do dental floss, yeah, with a Sasico, you know, like just stitching and stuff like that. And then I know that I'm not going to get this messed up. And even though I technically did not put, houndstooth in, I may put houndstooth. I didn't technically put it into the kit this month. All right, so here, the thing that, and I actually pulled out, come on, I have to, wow, okay. Obviously, see that came out. I'm going to hold that really, all right. Get that stuck back in. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it back through. Oh, okay. Oh, and I will. Yay! Okay. I don't recommend giving your water brush a haircut. Oh my giggles. I do that with paint brushes, but yeah. Yeah, because you're cut. Oh my giggles. Oh, Janet. You just have a hole now? You have a bald water brush there, Janet, huh? Well, Janet, at least you said something. Now, I won't ever try that. Because, yeah, you would think, oh my giggles, Janet. Oh my giggles. A bald water brush. Okay, I'll put the blunt needle back in this little bag here. Where is the linen? The linen here. DMC L3790. That's the color, the number. Yeah. Go ahead and put this back in here. Alrighty. And I actually brought out an old Alaska magazine from February 2000. And I brought out a December 99, January 2000, Martha Stewart Living. I love this wreath. And I know there shouldn't be anything in here that I can't record. There's, you know, there's some stuff in here. I pulled this out in the idea that I could potentially, poinsettias. You know me and poinsettias. Let's see. Linen, I think it's a special. It's a special one. I guess they take the linen and they somehow, the linen fabric, and they somehow, because it has to be woven anyway, right? So I'm assuming it's unwoven linen. I don't know. So anyway, I've got, so I pulled these. Oh, look at the chippy. I'm out here. Let me pan out here. I'm all the way out. Huh. Okay, did my camera go? One moment, please. Well, my camera's all the way out. Chippy. Okay. Chippy. This actually might be cool in the turquoise mint. Osh gosh be gosh. What the future wears. Here's something with here's black and white. Here's this. I could cut her out. 1968. Where were you? Were you with us in 1968 when a piece of fitness equipment was twist exerciser, and okay, yeah. Yeah, so I could cut that lady out because black and white. Yeah, so anyway. Ooh. So we'll see. Jeopardy. Got milk? Here's some cool lemons and apples painted glittery yellow and gold, and grapes. So yeah. So we'll see. I actually really like that person here. I'll get her. Okay. And my thought is the words that, yeah. So at least I have the date. I may not be and because they're screenshots, I'm not, hey, this is a Melody Ross Brave Girl. And this is her mantra that was in her One of these days I want to get one of the Brave box. But yeah. And this has a little hint of pink in it. And these bears, this was back in April when I wasn't too keen on the kit that they wanted. And I got to thinking I could draw. And this, I went hunting this down. These are apparently very popular, and bears apparently are very in vogue, on trend now. But anyway, I knew I had seen them, and I finally found this person, Paper Plush Cloth, and this is a shop of some kind, and they carry different things. Anyway, so I did this so that I could kind of have the idea of the proportion of where, trying to find my own character. You know what I'm saying? Using this and the proportions of the bear. Oh, what was it? American Crafts had that bear. And this one I liked because I so often forget. I love the way the typewriter, and I so often forget to typewrite. You know, I just forget, and that reminded me to do that. And let's see here, black and white. Here, this is a Crystal Neubauer, I guess, Crystal Neubauer. But see, this, she recycles, and this is like just stuff, you know. And she's putting she's auditioning stuff, and and then she sets it, and she lets it sit for a while, and whether I like it, or can I add this, or can I, yeah. And so I like it, I like it. And oh, this person, oh, this one, she takes leaves, guys, and I follow her on IG, and she crochets. This is the leaf, an actual leaf, and she crochets. It is amazing. And I'm like, oh, oh, yeah, amazing. Yeah. And this is abstract. This is Elsie Larson's mother. I used to talk with her on her blog a lot, and I didn't realize she had. But eventually, I'd like to buy some of her work. But this, yeah, inspiration. Okay, so is cotton. Yeah. Unstuffed cabbage rolls in the oh. Oh, okay. Well, that, I thought about that, Kmore, and then I'm like, yeah, because sometimes you don't want to go to the fuss of stuffed cabbage rolls, but I'm thinking, oh, well, duh, hello, Kmore, thank you. And I looked up right at the best time, just the unstuffed cabbage rolls in the crock pot, and then just add the cabbage about an hour before. Yeah, like, hello. Yeah. And here, see, this is another one. This is from La Dolce. Oh, I'd love to go. Rebecca Sauer is in May of 2018. I'd love to go to Italy. And you know me, neutrals, and, yeah. This is La Dolce Vita Retreat. But this, see, and the speckled. See that? This is Italian stuff. Yeah. Oh, and of course, you know me and giraffes. There's another giraffe in here. And this is the Giraffe Manor in Nairobi, Kenya. This is, again, a screenshot. He's an actor or something. And he's eating breakfast, and they just come right in. See, look at that. They just come right in, and you have to kind of watch your food. But that would be kind of a cool thing. And there's another giraffe in here, and I'm actually oh, and I love this zebra. She drew this. This is gorgeous. This inspires me. Will I ever draw a zebra? I don't know, but this inspires me. And so anyway, there's another giraffe in here, but that's going to go in a separate section here. And this is three dogs, and this is Sarah, our wee Sarah. And I thought this mushroom would be kind of a quickie draw, you know. So I took a picture, I took a screenshot of it, and see, I thought, because it seems to be simple, you know what I mean, and it could be something that I could just do. Yeah, but these, all my giraffe, I'm collecting giraffe pictures of all kinds because I really want to get good at drawing giraffes. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So I'm kind of thinking, oh, you know what? I think this was, okay. All right. So here, in keeping with the black and white, and this is actually from a graveyard. The Prairie Point Junction on IG, and it says, wouldn't this make a great border on a quilt or a penny rug? And this, the inspiration at some, I don't know, it's some cemetery. But here, you know, this, to me, the Gothic, you know, and I'm thinking, how could I weave that in? You know, this here, I could almost like pom-poms. See, this is almost like pom-poms, but then you'd want a little bit of scraggly, because then this is all, it's grungy. So the interpretation, like on a weaving, you would have, um, like, you'd have to mix a little bit of this in, this length. This is 24. This is 12, and this is 6 up here. Okay, so I did it in dimension 24, 12, and 6. Oh, sorry. So here you'd have to have a combination of something like this. Oh, sorry. You'd have to have a combination of something like this, and then like make pom-poms, and some of them scraggly, like some of them really close down, almost to the nub of the tie where the knot, and then some of them scraggly. Yeah. And how would you interpret that for weaving? You know, that's that. See, yeah. So here, this could be, these here could be inspiration for a collage. So this way, my thought, you know, here, and I kind of like the way she's like almost like a Vanna White, but she's shouting. You know, she's got like she's using one of her hands as a megaphone. Okay, now here, I'm like, okay, let's get the kit out. Now here, this is your life, your very own life. Be in charge of yourself. This was her mantra, Melody Ross's mantra. This is not necessarily, this is more of a personal care inspiration versus, or if you're like into words, I could put this into my words. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to focus on these two, or yeah, these two here. And I might have to get another one of these and maybe actually put it in a 5x7. Yeah, links are open. I see it. Oh, what? Yeah, she's out walking and she takes these pictures, and she's into mushrooms lately. And yeah, I follow her over on IG. Yeah. Now I suppose you could do this in, I could do this in ink. It wouldn't have to be color. Anyway, um, so for today, now that you've seen me kind of springboarded from that, the idea with this is I might actually get this in a 5x7 and put it in here 5x7, and then keep this one and put this in my stitch. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? One moment, please. So I'm doing this so I'm not forgetting. Now, this is something too. The minute at, let's see, at 11:16, 11:16 my time, I picked this up and I got an idea. This mushroom, I could take this mushroom, and it's in color here, but I could take it on, let's say, like what, this size, a 4x6 or a 4x4, and I could literally in black pen, whatever, in shades of this here, and I could, this is my stitch book, you know, the Moleskine that Miss Rose sent me, and these are some of my all-time favorite. Carol sent okay, Carol sent me these, and I love them. And I figured because they're stitch, you know, they crochet and knit and all that. But I'm going to put that in. Oh, like duh, I have to do this. Now, I was originally drawing in this. This was from 5/23/16 on screen. This was also on screen 9:35 a.m. It must have been a day when I was early. But I started, this is a stitch book. And this is where I Sasiko stitching, and I wrote information down, and I'm actually adding every so often, I'm adding grid paper, and I'm just adding stickers, you know, to kind of, and I see here, I see I've I stamped the scissors and the thimble, and I actually traced the Tim Holtz, and these were ideas. And I like a leaf, you know, could I get, you know, how could I turn a leaf into Sasiko? Oh, actually, this is, yeah, it's a rhodie leaf. I traced around it. And here's another one about, this was a hashtag in Korean, it's something Korean stitching of some kind. This is here, Japanese Kojin, Kogen. And I created this pattern for myself. I'm calling it the Seventh Harmony. I just took bits and pieces, and this right here, I'm calling this little flower. I created this myself, and I'm calling it the Seventh Harmony flower pattern. And you could, yeah. And the idea is Sasiko's stitching, yeah, and just playing with the different things and creating pattern. But see here, I'm going to stick this right in here, so now I know. Oh, and then here, I need to make a note. In fact, you know what? Pardon me for doing this, but I'm thinking, hello, where's the... Actually, I'll do it. No, I won't actually put it in there. because I kind of I kind of take my time. I go in and I do a little, where are they? The little, come on, hold on, I need to get this down. I need to make sure I have this. While I'm thinking about it, the mushroom, because what I'm thinking is, how would this look using this? I draw it in black and white and grays and whatever, and like this sienna type color here, the different shades of brown. And I put this into my stitch book with a thought process that I could, how would that mushroom translate? Where's my pen? How would it translate? Where's my pen? I'm like, seriously? Where's my pen? I just had it here. That's the scissors that need to go up. Well, here, pencil. Okay. Stitch. I'll just put the word stitch on this, and that should remind me. I said 11:19. I believe I said 11:19 a.m. So there. And I'll put it actually on the back. There. So so there. I've got that down. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, they're sharing the recipes. We, Sarah, 3 dogs and 2 kids. Since I think she was around when you were around. Janet, you're teasing me, Janet. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, now I'm curious about how this would translate into something. Okay, so we'll put this aside and we'll begin working. And now I'm going to pull. So see, I keep this. I have some other button stamps, and I have a spool stamp that's separate from this. And when I find them, I'm going to put them all together. And yeah, so that way, because it's a stitch book, and I thought, hey, this is where I keep my stitch ideas. Okay, now I would like to use her. I'll put her back down here. This is the piece of Tim Holtz paper that I had inside the kit this month. And see, I took that little piece of, all right, now, where's the kit? Here's the bag. All right. These I put in this morning because I didn't realize it, but see, it's got that light stripe, and it's blue enough that I could actually put it in some of this. If I don't use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. Inside this kit. But I thought even though it's not what I had originally done. All right, so Saint Tropez. I'm saying that wrong for some, and I have a mat. Oh, guys, just wanted to show you. Remember this from the kit, right? And it got done. Then I took, remember this one here? This was the guinea pig. And I stamped on it to kind of get rid of the overall hello in your face star pattern. See, and I stamped here, and I just see double-sided. And and I have, yeah. So just wanted to show you that's, yeah. Yeah, I see. I was going to use these this month and inside this kit, but having it hanging up, Yeah, are we, Sarah? She's definitely still crafty. Yeah, she's definitely still crafty. Um she took her time getting into mixed media. And she ended up doing it her way. And she found her own little. Okay, so see, these are some of the, this is so let's see. We have, all right, so we have, now this I will leave because this is the cover. This is the front cover and this is the back cover. And we'll see what I'll just leave that for now. So here on the back cover of this, this is where my thought is, because this is inspiration, but then you have to kind of figure it out. Oh, and something else that I did, where's the cover? What did I do with the cover? Hello. Yeah, okay, I got this out. Yeah, and what I did after the fact, I decided to do, I rounded the corners a 1/4 inch. Yeah, and I left, one thing I did do, just as a reminder, is I covered this, it was completely flat the whole time. I only put this in, I only folded this before it was glued down to the paper board, cereal cardboard. Um, um, I only creased it once to make sure it was 8 wide. And then only this morning, after it was completely, everything was completely dry on here, did I actually fold it. So here, this is where I was kind of wondering, because originally I was thinking I could cut this watch out and parts of this heart watch and put it on one side and then put one of these photos to kind of sort of match it a little bit. But then I got to thinking maybe I could put it here. But then the inside cover here, yeah, I'm not quite sure. That's kind of like, oh, you know. All right, so yes, yes, he did. Yeah, and yeah, the one that and the one where the I was the mouse. Oh my giggles! I got to see inside her shed, like huge. I mean, it's a small, and yeah, and yeah, and I would like scream, and I'm like Chunky, and I would go Chunky, Chunky, and he would like, and Sarah would. I remember Sarah. He would actually hear me. He would respond like, you know, yeah, I know. It's like my Chunky, my Chunky. Yeah, but okay. So here, yeah. So here are the, and this is, it's almost feels like Tyvek, but it's vintage. You know, this is Miss Rose. But see, this kind of puts me in mind of this. See that right there? Okay. So I could, so maybe this is the one that I need to work with now. Here. And this, because I know this is Italy, I could put that there. I could use this paper. And then maybe here's like, the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. You know, I'm kind of, I don't know about, I'd have to really think about that. But this is a possibility. This, okay, so we get, I'm going through and I'm pulling them. And actually here, they got more blue in them. But again, hey, we're working the kit. Where is it? There's the picture one. that it had some like documents on it. Okay, so we're going to put this one there. This is the one I got to thinking of. And that, okay, here, this goes over here. And I'm looking for that piece of, I didn't use it. Oh, well, you know, for the very first time, I did all these, and you know how you guys photographed your washi tape like this? I did that for the first time the other day, and now the washi tape will not stay stuck. It's like, yeah. And I have word stickers, and I'm trying to, and I brought out here I have some, I brought out some of my new to me from Miss Rose, Found Family. I have I put in my kit the, I don't normally do pink paisley, but when I saw this inside of a Reset Girl kit, the Cedar Lane, it was like, uh-huh. And so I bought the kit predominantly because of the Cedar Lane. Yeah. Okay, so this is color. And something else too is even though oh, my stomach is growling, and that's actually interrupting my train of thought. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, hey, here's what I was looking for. I don't use the word lucky, so I covered this. I used a Cedar Lane ephemera pack. I did a stamp on here. I put masking tape, and then I covered the word lucky, and that's what I came up with. Okay, and oh, this is, yeah, that's another, just thought it was cute. Now here, in keeping, I have one that had brilliant on it. A little bit of pink. The kit really didn't really have a lot of pink, but it had some pink in it. This is all I have left of that 6x6 paper. This is actually one of my favorite things. One of these has the brilliant word on them. Yeah. Like, hello. Yeah, I just kind of toss it in here. Into the bag, so it's not brilliant. And I got to thinking the brilliance, whether I want to use the brilliant, the actual word brilliance, you know, because that's part of the word, or do I want... I'm grateful for inspiration. I could always use that. The grateful card. I wonder if on the cover, on the inside cover, I could do something like this. I could use this card and, yeah, and kind of, I assume it's like this, right? It's just a sticker, a Victorian sticker. I'm assuming it's this way here. I could potentially use that on the front cover. Here's some books. Where is that? You Make Me Happy. Inspiration. Yeah, I'll get it here. I suppose I could put that on the cover. I was trying to get away from using a whole bunch of there's the word awesome. Yeah. Let's see if I could. Hmm. Yeah. I'm like, where is that? Yeah. So anyway, and I need to start looking at the words in here too. You are, let's see, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. Oh. Some of the words might not actually fit, but you know, hey, remember when? Janet, remember when? Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, oh, you guys are talking. Yeah, I'm not going to share what you're talking about. And this is a, let's see. This is, I guess I should actually, this is going through this. I personally don't feel like I'm wasting. Oh, here, this is the Atelier. This is where it is. Okay, good. Good. I now know where it is. Atelier. Okay. Um, um, I could, the idea being, now I like this part right here, but this part is not necessarily something that I, you know, but I do like this. So now I'm wondering if I could, yeah, I got out the, now this, and this makes me wonder if this would be, because it kind of feels like Tyvek is kind of got a plat, but now it makes me wonder what it would look like embossed, because I love that. Can you see that, how the texture is, there's texture and there's like this little threads of gold and it's black and they're kind of all these little squiggly lines, and there's white, so it's obviously white, and then they've taken this black and gold and they've kind of all these little really small too funny. And Janet, that's so cute. She's the peanut. That's Eileen. She's the peanut butter to my jelly, or honey, if I'm being really sweet that day. Oh, okay. No, I haven't. Um, that's one of the things. Oh, and that's, see, yeah, I could. Now, this is another thing too. Oh my giggles! See this, Eileen just she was talking about Stencil Girl stencils and someone's products that they're using now, and I'm not gonna name names, but anyway, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, because see, I stay away from a lot of. You girls got me a couple years ago. Okay, it started today. Okay. I think I saved some of their, I